Hey guys, welcome back. I'm not sure if there's anything else left to do in the courthouse.
Parking garage.
Maybe.
Well, the gas is in there, right?
Oh yeah, we're trying to get gas, and I think
Let's get down there.
we're thinking, oh, in the basement there could be gas, so we go to the basement, right? Oop. What was that?
Careful.
I was gonna talk about this conversation I had with my dad on Sunday, and I don't want to say too much specific about it. Just want to be careful, I guess, what I say. It was a really personal conversation, obviously, and he said a lot of personal stuff, and I don't want to betray any of that confidence. I don't think I will. I'll only ever talk about personal stuff with me, but when I talk about him, I guess I'll just say vague stuff. Oh, they're coming after me. Oh, okay, go after her. Shoot. Shoot, buddy. Oh. Oh, I think he got me. Maybe not. Oh. Yeah, she saved me. Yeah. Ah. Ooh. Watch what? Oh. Where is he? Oh, they're just coming. I'll throw a brick at you, and I'll shoot you. Why don't I shoot him right now? Why was that zombie holding a bottle? It doesn't make sense. I am noticing I'm getting a lot more drops on easy mode. Oh, ah! Yeah, come on. Stupid. Okay. Let's make something here.
Jesus. I think that's all of them. This Fedra guy made it out of the garage.
So I'll be vague when I talk about what he said, and I'll be specific when I talk about me. So, well, the one thing I wanted to say is I still didn't talk that much to him. We went to lunch on Sunday, and I didn't really say that much, but I think what started the conversation was just me saying, I don't like my job, and I don't like working, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do. And then he just kind of ran with that and talked a lot about stuff, and it was all so good and so nice, and I wanted to say that. My dad is like a genius, I think. I was just kind of amazed how he was able to say all that stuff without me even really talking, and I never really talked to him about myself, but he knew everything about me.
Seriously? That giant tank?
And he was saying all the right things.
Tapped out. Well, let's try and look at
The reason why I didn't talk as much as I wanted to was like I started tearing up. I didn't want him to see me cry, so I knew if I started talking, I would start crying a little bit, so I didn't do that.
Dina, coming.
I think the point, I was trying to talk about this with my therapist because I want to know what it is specifically, what's making me cry, what's making me tear up. I didn't really get to it with my therapist.
Thanks.
But I noticed when I talk to her, sometimes certain topics will come up and I'll start tearing up. And I want to focus on those things. And be like, well, what is it? I didn't really get to that with the therapist, but
It's peaceful out here at least. It's weird being in a QZ and not hearing trucks. Or gunfire and explosions.
Let's explore this coffee
sister
place.
always avoided QZs. That's probably wrong. She just got more and more paranoid. She'd sometimes wake up screaming. That's rough.
The thing that made me start crying almost the most was he talked about, so when I was young I did this thing when I was in high school. I did this thing at my church called SALT, which is a church youth group thing, where you went and then you did this small group where you did a Bible study and then you sang songs and stuff.
Wasn't Joel all about coffee?
And I didn't really enjoy doing that because I was just kind of by myself. I didn't have any friends there.
I never got it.
I always went because it would have been weird to tell my parents, I don't want to go.
Acquired taste, my
Because I wanted, I don't know, I wanted to be a Christian. I did. And I still do. I would have felt like a harsh betrayal to them to just say, well, I don't want to go to SALT. Because they would have thought, in my head, they would have thought, oh, Anthony doesn't like Jesus. That's bad. I didn't want them to think that about me. But that wouldn't have been the reason I didn't go. It would have just been because it was Sunday night and I wanted to watch football. And I didn't enjoy being around other people. I never enjoyed being around other people. And I think, as a side note, this is what I told my therapist this week. She actually kind of asked me, well, what is your goal? And I had a good answer. I finally have a good answer. Why are you doing therapy? Why are you trying to talk more? What's the point? I have an answer. I want to be happy. I think there's a bad guy. Oop. Ah. Did I get him? Yep. Okay. I want to be happy around other people. I've never been happy around other people.
Inside these places.
I don't know. I hate that shit.
Since I've been 12 years old or something. I've never enjoyed being around other people. That's my goal. Hopefully, the therapy will help me get there. I feel like talking is the avenue for that. If I could be comfortable talking and communicating with people, I could be comfortable and I could be happy around people, finally. So that's the goal. Why did I get off on that tangent? Oh, my dad told me on Sunday something he never told me before, but he said, I knew you didn't like going to SALT. I think once in a while he would come to SALT, like, and be like a leader or something. So maybe he saw me there a couple times, and he said, I saw you by yourself. I saw you didn't talk to anybody. I knew you didn't enjoy it. He said it broke his heart. I think that's the part where I started tearing up. He's like, I wanted you to be happy. And I saw you weren't. Whoa, what's happening with the controls? Okay, let's go to Barcos.
We cleared this place out.
That's the thing I was always afraid of when I was younger. It's just people seeing that I didn't have any friends and that I was like a loser or whatever.
Nice to have a place we call home, right?
I didn't want them to think. I wanted them to think I was cool and quiet and just kept to myself. I didn't want them to think I was just
I was overwhelmed by all the
a
food.
loner and
I remember my first week just
it's kind of lame.
gorging myself. Stuffing food in all my pockets for later like it was gonna run out.
I saw that. You did not.
My dad saw that and he never told me
I
that.
remember thinking, who is this string bean girl stealing all the jerky?
Didn't steal that much jerky.
And he said some other interesting stuff. Like he said, when you were younger, you had friends. Like when you were in grade school. And
Barcos.
he said, you never talked that much when you were younger, but you had friends. People liked being around you. And he said, but something must have happened that caused you to be afraid to talk. To be afraid to have friends and to be distant from people. And he's afraid. He keeps saying, I'm afraid I did something, and if there's anything I ever did, you could tell me and I want to help you. My parents are perfect. They never did anything wrong.
I got it.
got in here?
They were perfect parents. I think there's baddies in here.
What the hell is this?
Maybe not.
Place.
Some kind of WLF something.
We talked a little bit about
What is that?
his job,
WLF.
and I won't say anything specific, but just he was feeling kind of the same way I was feeling about his job recently. I guess he didn't really like his job too much. Oh, what did she have to say? Don't miss it. Don't miss it. What's she?
Ex-Fedra types who thought Fedra had too many rules. They ran protection rackets. They took multiple wives.
That's good.
Great dudes.
Ugh, yikes.
Yeah.
Let's make this. Can I make this? Nope. Okay, what was the note? Oh, I told my dad finally about the hike thing. Like, I didn't go on the hike. I never told him that. My therapist suggested I go on this hike with people. And I didn't go. I never told my dad about it. But I told him this time. And he said exactly what I was thinking. Which is, like, I know you. I know if you went on that hike, you wouldn't enjoy it. You have to address, there's something deeper going on that you have to address first. Otherwise, every social thing you do, you're never going to enjoy it. That's kind of exactly what I was thinking. And it's not even what the therapists were saying.
What's this?
I think what the therapists are saying is kind of true, which is just keep forcing yourself to do a million social things, and eventually
I don't think anybody's
you won't
gonna
even really
do
think
this.
twice about it.
We could take a look.
But I still think I'm never going to enjoy it. I can do it, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. That's the thing. Because I do social stuff all the time. But I never enjoy any of it. The social thing I do now the most is I do this AV thing at church where I just record the church services every Sunday. Well, I don't do that anymore, obviously,
Hey.
because
You nervous at all?
we're not at church anymore, but
After
I
everything we
used
found
to
out about the WLF,
do that every week.
They seem more organized.
I don't enjoy that.
Doesn't change
I don't
anything
stop
for me.
doing it
Just
because
means we have to be more careful.
I don't really enjoy
They don't
anything,
know
and it
what
feels
it
like something I should do.
Exactly.
So, and I would feel bad if I didn't do it.
Valiant Music Shop.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Should we check for supplies? So, you were saying...
Oh, I need to go to the
uh,
dome to get the gas.
exactly.
Where's the dome?
We're gonna be okay.
That's
I know.
this thing.
Ration
Anything else
distributions.
I want to say about my
In
dad?
Boston, we'd line up for blocks. And the food sucked.
I think my dad's an emotional genius.
Some people did.
Oh, he said he missed me at home. That was a big deal. Because a part of I always think whenever I go see them,
Fuel distribution. Here we
I
go.
get sad. I think, what are they getting out of this? I'm just sitting there. I'm not talking to
Boston
them.
always had food shortages. Hungry people get
Am I just
desperate.
making them sad because I'm just around them but I'm not talking to them? Did they feel bad about themselves that I'm not engaging with them more? But my dad said he missed me being at home. Maybe I should end there. I'm gonna start tearing up again if I talk about it. How do I get inside? I hear fireworks. I don't know. I can't really talk about it without crying, I think. because I was going to talk about suicide a little bit, and they would miss me. And that's a big deal to know.
Can you get through?
Not a very good lock, is it?
Alright, I got you.
Okay, I'm making good progress in this game. You get the gas at this dome, so then
Stay low.
I remember spending like 2 hours wandering Seattle. This tall grass thing is kind of a new idea. I guess not really, right? You could do it in Uncharted. They could see you, I know, if you get too close, but we're gonna do this. I'm going a little bit longer with the episodes than I usually do. Oh, see, there's an example. She killed the last person. Because I would have easily been able to kill that person, so just have her do it. Don't let me... It's just a waste of time to have me do everything.
Nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet. Okay. Yeah, I'm going a little bit longer with the episodes just because I want to make more progress every week. Otherwise, it's going to be like 200 episodes or something. It's about 20 minutes every week. I don't want to go too much longer than that. That's too long, I think. But below 15 minutes is too short. I like 15 minutes for the Zelda episodes, but I want to be closer to 20 minutes for these episodes. I don't know. It's hard to find a good balance for things. But I want to be consistent. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to talk about anything. And see you tomorrow.